Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides and the universal energies, using my Light Seers Tarot deck for this particular reading. I'm going to start knocking off a few of the questions that I have been asked, and this was one that was asked by one of my lovely viewers forever ago about the future of the religious right in the United States. Now, this is an entertainment channel. It is a spiritual tarot reading. If you find you are triggered by anything and feel that you need to leave aggressive or abusive comments, please don't. Just move on. We all have our lessons that we need to learn in this lifetime and our growth that we need to undergo. So just, yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Okay, what I'm going to have a look. Okay, the future of the religious right, the evangelical, that have tapped into the need of, okay, I'm going to put it out there. There is an element, we all feel, times are changing, we all feel a growth of spirituality. But there is an element out there that are looking externally for the answers of their own spirituality. They have been fed that they must, how do I put it, in medieval times. So let's have a little history lesson. Way back in medieval times. So the teachings of Jesus Christ and religion for a long time was about seeking within and your own personal connection with the universe. I'm not going to give it a name, whether it be God or Muhammad, the teachings of Muhammad or whatever. So used to be you searched for your spiritual connection within. In around-ish the medieval times, there was a shift to controlling the populace by insisting that to connect with God you had to go through a designated, appointed priest or religious figure, and you had to pay for it. So there had been a shift, and it's quite ingrained still today, where there are people that are looking outwards for their spirituality. They're looking outwards for something other to blame for their position in life. They're looking outwards for something other to for their spiritual connection. Now, I'm going to put it straight up. For those of us that have had connection with our guides, with the universe, know that it's never outward. It's not somebody else telling us how to. It's not somebody else explaining this is how you have to pray. This is, you need to come to me to talk to your divine leader. Those of us that are in connection with our guides and in direct connection with the universe know that that is not how it should be done, and should not be paying at all for it. So, okay. Now, if any of that triggered you, please feel free to move along. So the evangelical religious right throughout the world, in Australia as well, have plugged right into this external, you must seek it externally, and because you will never find it by seeking externally, they have connected into a infinite money pot. So you can't tell me that gold taps in mansions and ousting due to other religious beliefs, ousting of others who may not be like you is a way to connect to the spiritual. But they've tapped into that. They've tapped into the othering, they've tapped into the fear, they've tapped into you must pay me, they've tapped into only via me can you find, which pays for their private jets and their mansions and their lifestyles. Okay, so show me the energies around, using my lights there, showing me the energies around the evangelical religious right throughout the world. Show me. Now, the boys are wanting me to just point out that the reason why there is a rise in the right is that people are turning away from traditional religion because they know it's not correct. But they haven't embraced their internal spirituality. It's all about seeking. It's all about seeking, and part of seeking is if you don't find you, some are blaming others. Okay, show me please, show me the energies around. Thank you. Right, let's have a look. Okay. Here we have a crossroads moment, two of wands. It's about seeking. If you look at this figure is sitting on the floor, looking out the window, looking for something other. They have options in front of them. They have the globe travelling. They have the combi van with the surfboard, which indicates freedom. But this is about the seeking, the looking for something to fulfill their passion. And they're looking at their disposal at the moment. They have the physical. They sort of know the physical's not right, but they're not sure where to turn. They're behind this glass window, cut off. Okay, challenged by another two. We are really, really at a crossroads in regards to this on a human scale. The Two of Swords. It's about so instead of flailing about, trying to get rid of the crows that are circling, which indicate the wisdom and the truth, they're flailing about at the truth, this particular figure. What they need to do is remove the blindfold. So at the moment they're blindfolded to the wisdom and the truth. Also drawn to this symbol on her arm, which looks like a rebalancing of scales. But yeah, it's about removing the blindfold. I'm not surprised in that at all. It is a crossroads moment. Okay. The energy's going on in the background. We've got the King of Swords. Thank you, guys. They're telling me, now this is not usually a way I would go, but they're telling me that this is the evangelical leaders sitting up on their high mountain, perpetuating anxiety. Thank you, guys. That's how they get you. They perpetuate the anxiety. Okay, instead of offering a solution. Right, the energies that are coming out of this, we've got the Queen of Pentacles and Love at the Justice card. More and more people are realising that this is not working and they're moving away. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Look how serene she is with Mother Earth and with nature, and a fulfillment. The Pentacle, health, wealth, opportunities, but yeah, to me it is about emotional health, security within. This is a very ethereal energy, but it is about serenity with Mother Nature and a rebalancing. And a rebalancing. Okay. Okay. Well, not surprised Mr. Devil turned up. The karma over the evangelical religious right is greed, avarice, toxicity, perpetuating this trauma, puppet stringing, and money, control of money. That's all it is. The outcome, the Knight of Cups, he is offering something new on an emotional level as more and more people are turning towards this internally. Look how confident she is in her own skin. Look how serene she is with her place in the world. This is on offer. And it is being offered with the heart. It is about breaking down the way things have traditionally been done and rebuilding anew. And it is about the collapse. Thank you. Really drawn to the butterflies in this. It is about reform, transformation. Transformation as every one of us that goes forward with our hearts open, that is not connected to this energy, we are mentoring more and more who are seeking and are turning towards something that is more substantial. Okay. And here we have the Queen of Swords. The clarity, the confidence, the feminine. And again, look how serene she is. This guy, he's sort of looking sideways. I don't know if you can pick that up in that card, but she is looking out with serenity. And here we have the Ten of Pentacles. It is the ending of an emotional cycle, but it is about acceptance, families coming together. Right, on the base we've got the Ten of Wands. Again, an ending as more and more people are realising that this is... and packing up their baggage and moving forward and seeking. Here is the giving and receiving help and the slow and steady progress forward. There's a lot that are going to find this a really anxious path to take, but it is down to the self picking up the key and unlocking the door. It is all from within. It is all about nurturing the seed and nurturing the growth. Okay, so it is at a time in flux. I thank you guys. They're advising me that a time in flux. So okay, those that have the power are not going to give up easily. It's like in any situation. Those with the money and the power who they're fully aware that times are changing, but they're not giving it up, so they become even more desperate. So if you think the likes of Putin in battle and stuff, they are becoming more desperate. And interesting, as I split the deck, the intertwining with the not so good energy, the devil energy, using my intuitive cards here. Yeah, I think that probably pretty much summed it up, the intertwining. But yeah, it's going to be, the fight is going to be more vicious. Oh, splitting again, and here we've got the devil energy and the freedom. As more people are seeking a different path, and the more of us that are out there that are connected directly with, and then we have freedom and celebration. For those of us that are more directly connected with the universal energy, the spirituality, the awareness of our guides, the more of us that stand there in the light and spread the light and gently spread the word. It's amazing who you might roundabout mention to, and all of a sudden you discover a kindred soul. Fascinating. So just remember, it is going to be more vicious as the change takes place. It's always darkest before dawn. But just show me going forward, guys, using the intuitive cards. Using my intuitive cards. The future of the religious right. Interesting card that's first thrown out. Show me the future of the religious right. Thank you, that card. Show you what got thrown out that I peeked at. The light bulb moment. The aha moment. The realization moment. Through social media and technology, reaching more and more people through videos such as this on the world scale, is bringing forward an upward movement on the world scale that is bringing about an ending. Because the question was the future of the evangelical religious right, as more people embrace in their connection with the universe. I'm going to say in their connection with the universe, because the idea of these cards, yes, they have little prompt words on them, but is to actually look at the card. The direct engagement with spirituality is going to bring about an end as there is illumination to the poverty consciousness and comfort of those on the evangelical leadership, is what I'm getting, as the light is shone on the poverty conscious and the comfortable living they're making out of it. Okay, the intertwining of goodness, of positivity, will take bravery. It is, thank you, the shifting to this direct positive energy takes a lot of bravery for those that are entwined in the evangelical system. You've probably heard about community shunning and basically painting the direct spiritual connection as falsely as devil energy. This intertwining is going to make the shift of those that do shift incredibly brave, and they are going to need support of their family and feel that they have a safe place to land, and it needs to be provided quickly when they are in that phase. There can be no dithering. Those that are brave enough to untwine themselves are going to need support. Now, family is not necessarily blood family. It can be one of my closest relatives is not a blood relative. It is the wife of my cousin, and her and I have such a connection that I actually get on better with her than I do with my siblings. I consider her family, even though technically she is family, being the wife of my cousin, but she is closer family than close family for me. And a safe place to land. Security that they can come home to. And when the time is right, it needs to be supplied quickly with love. Right, here we have this devil energy is being struck down. Devil energy is being struck down as there is a growth of giving help, of assisting others, of realising what true spirituality is, which is giving help without condition. You do not need to pay me for the help that I'm giving. I do apologise, there are ads start on the front of my videos. YouTube is putting ads anyhow, so I thought, well, what the heck. So I have monetised it. The amount of money, the $30 a month or whatever I'll make out of it, is neither here nor there. These videos are freely available for you. And talking. Now, this is Gossips and Secrets. Again, I will emphasise these are just prompt words. It is all about the image. In fact, I should probably make the words even smaller so you'd have to put your magnifying glass on to see them. This is about talking, sharing, and making fear alien. Making fear alien. This is a huge moment in the fate and destiny against the greed and pretentiousness of the religious evangelical, that in time, celebrating your direct connection with universe is the key. Here we have the money with no monetary obligations. Thank you. Money is not required to connect with universal spirit. Here we have abundance. Ooh, abundance of conflict. So as this religious right is losing the money, they're going to bring about an abundance of conflict. But magic happens, exuberance, as more people flip and enter a new soul contract. Thank you, guys. The change will come via communication, but the future, it's not yet written. It is all about a leap of faith to bring about fulfillment and rebuilding after the swamp. And I've got the bullseye. A rebuilding after the swamp. Okay. Yeah. It is a shift. More and more light bulb moments. The evangelical right and those that have harnessed their wagon to you must pay me to be able to talk to God are going to get more desperate. It is going to get nasty, but more and more people are turning away. And as they become more nasty, more and more people are going to turn away. Okay, I hope that answers some of the questions, but it is very much about holding our place in the light, about shining the light, about sharing the love, because it's all based in love. There is no accusation, no judgment, and just accepting where people are at this time and giving them a safe place to land as they come to the realization. Okay, any questions, pop them below. If you feel you can't ask me a question, please email me at meistertarot@gmail.com, and love to you all. Be in the light.